going to walk you through exactly how much my third IVF cost, line by line, and then at the end, I'll tell you how much I actually paid out of pocket. First, my initial consultation and blood work to check if IVF was even an option for me since I was going to a new clinic was $1,834. I also had a saline sonogram, which is like a mock transfer, and that was $1,830. Once I got the green light to start my IVF, I ordered my meds for the stem parts, and that was $24,031. That was just for the meds. Then while I was on stims, I had to go for ultrasounds and blood work every other day, sometimes even daily, to look at the progress of my ovaries, and that was $3,010. Then came the egg retrieval, and that was $13,093. Additionally, my anesthesia was $800, and then the storage to freeze my embryos was $1,250. And then for the transfer itself, to put a little M baby in my belly, that was $2,890. So for a grand total of $49,488. And that was for a single IVF round. Just let that sink in. That's a down payment for a house or even a luxury car. Now, thankfully, since I had already met my deductible with my first IVF, for this third round, I basically had to pay nothing except for the anesthesia and the storage of the embryo freezing, because for some odd reason, insurance doesn't cover that. I don't understand, but whatever. And I know that talking about money can be an intimidating topic, but this was one of the most asked questions, so I just want to be as transparent as possible. So if you're also in your IVF era or starting to explore your options, make sure you follow as I share every step of my IVF journey.